Alright, should be live. Good to go, it's been a minute. Hello VOD viewers and all. Let me just put the stream out on social media and then we'll get started. Is that the right link? Yes. I think I should have put channel updates first and then Star Ocean. I mean, because that's pretty obvious from everything else. But whatever. Got a bit to talk about regarding the channel, news in general, and of course, Star Ocean here will be the main focus. Let's take a look at some things before we get started. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So, yeah, it's been a minute. I'm gonna talk about what's been going on for the last, couple months. And what videos we're gonna have done by the end of the year. As well as preview one of them, Star Ocean. We're gonna have the webcam today. Rita, up. 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 Rita. Up. Over here. Over here, dummy. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. And she's too short. Rita, you're too short. Afraid of that. I thought she would be visible. She is just right here. That's unfortunate. Hey. Good girl. Alright, well, we'll talk about Rita too. She's doing great. That's really the big update, is that she's doing great. But yeah, let me get the game capture going as well. Gem Drop Game Studios, by the way, is who's developing this. Perfect. So yeah, I prepared with playing through, this demo goes up to the Cross Cave. It's like 2 to 3 hours. It didn't show it again, but on this demo for the game, the restrictions are the demo has a 3-hour time limit. You can choose the protagonist. The demo ends at Cross Cave. Some towns and dungeons are limited. Your character can only go up to level 12, which by that point is fair. At level 12, you won't obtain SP, BP, or fall. It's currency. IC specialty skills cannot be enhanced, and super specialty skills cannot be used except for those acquired at the beginning. I have played through what we're doing in the PS1 version and the PSP version. That's all there is. There's a PS1 version, is the original, and then the game in 2008 was remastered on PSP. in the same vein as Star Ocean First Departure. Unlike Star Ocean First Departure, where Star Ocean First Departure was, as we know, remastered on modern consoles, right? So that version is still more or less built off of the PSP version. This is a remake in 2D HD, but it's a 2D HD game of a PS1 game, a game with pre-rendered backgrounds. Everything's maxed out. No ultra-wide support. At least I don't think so. We'll do for this stream, we'll do Claude. That must be in general. Voice type. Okay, so yeah, for this is the prior voice acting, and this for PSP, and then there's remastered voice acting. Doesn't look like that's for the English voice acting. For the English version, you don't get the. Oh no! It's the other way around. There is no. There's really no new English voice acting. Are you serious? I missed that part. I want to hear this. I gotta hear this.
Space. The realm of infinite possibility. It has long inspired the dreams of billions. These dreams, countless in number, spread infinitely throughout the universe. Though some of these dreams are nightmares. A race of sentient beings from planet Lizonia, discovered in Sector Gamma, declared war on the Terran Alliance.
Interesting choice.
Igniting the flames of ferocious warfare across the galaxy. SD-342. The battleship Calnus received a commendation for excellence in command for its victory in the battle against Lizonia. SD-346. The captain of the Calnus and his second-in-command successfully contained a mysterious virus outbreak on the underdeveloped frontier planet Roke. They also were able to prevent the tyrannical G.A. Revorce's diabolical plan to conquer Earth. Thanks to his achievements, my father was promoted to admiral at the unprecedented young age of 38. I respected him more than anybody else in my life. I know that being a Federation officer is among the greatest
for this game? I mean, the sprites are actually pretty damn faithful. Well, for the main characters. It's hard to tell because of how they worked in the original.
I'm not just the son of Admiral Ronix J. Kinney, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation. So what am I doing here, of all places?
Why'd I move out here? I guess it was the weather.
How's it look? Any change from the pre-landing scans?
I should have rewatched those trailers. Can you skip dialogue?
No, sir. None of the wavelengths are showing any response.
Thank God.
So it's possible that it's absorbing all the waves from the sensors. All right. Let's try running a spectral
analysis. In the PSP version, you can't speed up dialogue. You have to let it all play out.
Claude, you're a ranking officer now. Use this to protect everyone if something happens. What's wrong? Nervous?
No, not exactly, sir.
Don't tell me you're already quaking in your boots, Claude. It's not the kind of behavior I expect from an ensign.
The PSP voice acting is, I thought they re-recorded it in English. I thought they re-recorded both.
Use this phase gun in battle by pressing the special arts button. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger. It might just save your life.
I think they should have.
No good, Admiral. There's no match with anything in our databases.
Is that right? All right, let's get a closer look at it then.
But oh well. Because the background details make the sprites look more detailed. Yeah, it's. I also think it's in the original game. If a sprite was far away, it would
anyone build something like this
shrink, because the resolution of the PSP and the resolution of the PS1 were way tinier, so a sprite loses detail as it goes further back. That's not an issue anymore. So the sprites are gonna the sprites look like how they would have in the original, just full, like, face forward at all times.
You're right. All crew, spread out and investigate the area. Stay alert, people. Safety is of the utmost priority.
Definitely more detailed mini-map. In fact, there was no individual mini-maps outside of the open world before. I think there's more in-betweens too for, I think he's got more in-between frames for his run. Okay, there's just no menu yet. There's that. Well, they moved it over here? Moved it over here for some reason.
Dad,
I have heard, I haven't played this one before. I have heard
What is it, Claude?
high things. It's held in high regard.
Did you find something?
Man, that's better than the PSP portraits.
I think this is some type of control device. Maybe it'll open up an entrance into the dome.
6 out for me.
Good job, Claude. Just as I expected. How does it look?
But yeah, I heard this one's
you
put
can
in high
figure out?
regard and by many considered the best Star Ocean.
Just give me a little more time and I should be able to.
Wonder if there's auto dialogue. It's such an interesting art direction and a good test ground. I'm not sure what other PS1 games that use pre-rendered backgrounds that work in HD 2D that come to mind.
Got it. It's opened.
How's it look in there?
Auto? I did
I
it.
don't see any sensors or security
X.
measures at the entrance.
Or Y on
Beyond that,
Xbox.
I can't say anything until we actually go
Triangle
inside.
on PlayStation. Auto dialogue. That timing
All
is,
right,
we're not going to leave it there
proceed
though. It's too
inward
slow.
and begin with the investigation. Look alive, everyone. We don't know what we'll find inside.
So yeah, PSP voice acting. I think the portraits are better than what was on PSP, although the Admiral didn't have a portrait on PSP. But I mean, I'm not too big on the art style of that was used in the PSP
Don't be
for
careless,
Star Ocean
Claude.
1 or 2.
Wait till we figure out what that thing is before you go near it.
Don't worry, it's nothing special. I'll be fine.
Yeah, look at Claude's portrait compared to the Admiral's.
Stop! Don't go any closer. We still don't know what that device is capable of.
But I mean, that's
Get
fair
back here.
because,
Stay away from that thing, Claude.
you know, you're not going to see him nearly as much as Claude of all people.
How are we supposed to accomplish anything if you're going to be that scared?
Yeah, whoa, what was that? Hold on. 2x? There's more options. 2x, auto. Auto, speed up, log. Every RPG should have a log.
Look, there's no danger at all.
Coordinates 214-368-97781.
What?
No anime cutscene. Actually, there was no anime opening either. But they put one out the other day, didn't they? Maybe in the full version. But yeah, that was turned into an anime cutscene on PSP.
He's gone. Claude! Admiral, please don't. No, it's all my fault.
Which is interesting. They took those voice lines that were just there out of the anime cutscenes.
What happened?
If there's one thing I've loved about running this channel and everything I've done during it, it's been getting into
that's
Star
right.
Ocean, the
I was on
Mana
Needle
series,
Key.
and
And then that
Saga.
light swallowed me up.
And just discovering that there's such a deep rabbit hole of classic RPGs that we missed out on, a bunch we missed out on in the States on SNES and PS1. Sorry, Ren. Oh, are you serious?
Where the
Because
hell am
the
I?
library share? Sorry.
Dad, where is everyone? Hey, I still have my communicator.
Yeah, it's a 2.5D game, but it's remaking a PS1 game that had pre-rendered backgrounds. So it's building off of pre-rendered backgrounds.
It's no good. I can't get a
Yeah, we'll
signal.
talk about the Nintendo Direct and the State of Play in a little bit. We got like
Where
3
am I?
hours with this
Where did I
demo.
get
Sorry,
sent
Ren.
to?
At 3
I can't
hours,
just
it'll
sit
literally
around here
kick
and
us
do
out.
nothing. I need to figure out where I am right away.
So 3 hours at the most. This is also the main part.
On the looks of it, this place might be some
Ren, like, mute the stream for a minute. This demo is also
Where could I
on
possibly
PS4,
be?
PS5, and Switch. And I do have those versions to compare. I didn't start them up, though. But we're playing this because when they first announced this, they announced it on Switch.
There's someone there.
At the Switch resolution,
Whoa!
it looked pretty rough. They kept this.
Look
They
out,
kept that.
behind you!
No, they kept the sprites exactly the same, and I love it.
Huh?
Bigfoot ass. What an interesting
I
choice.
gotta help her.
But yeah, this game on Switch looked a lot rougher, and we'll look at it again today. We'll do some comparisons. Oh, this is way smoother feeling already. Yep. Completely different battle effects, though. Same combo.
That's one for us.
PSP, same combo as PSP.
Whoa!
Nice.
Whew. Good thing I made it in time.
So yeah, like, I may even want to start it up on
I
Switch
shouldn't
now
have used
because
my
I want to
phase
see how
gun.
that grass looks. Like,
Wait.
that's the kind of thing I'm looking
How could I have
for.
been so careless? That probably violated the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact. But I had to do it. If I didn't pull the trigger, I couldn't have saved that girl. You all right? Oh, that was a close one.
These
By the way, if you
I
don't
love
mind me
these
asking-
portraits. The admirals
Hey, wait!
stuck out, but the rest of these are the rest of these are great.
She ran away from me.
So there's a few. One of the things this game does is with this version is it introduces a couple mechanics into battles. It's got a stagger meter. It is essentially a stagger meter. Oh, no screen transition. No screen transitions. There should be a screen transition here. There is not anymore. Interesting. There's a chest here. Was this chest here in the original and I just never looked? Wow. That's pretty cool. No screen transitions. That's pretty big. You want to come up, Rita? Up. All right, I tried.
Oh, good.
I really had the
I was
webcam
hoping
on
you'd
for
wait
Rita
me.
so we could see how she was doing.
I'm sorry I ran away like that.
Oh, no, that's okay.
So glad we
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
Scary, huh?
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
Nah, don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Raina.
Overruns well on
Raina
Steam Deck.
Lanford.
The demo is out. We're playing a demo. That's a good idea.
and, I'm
I
Claude.
should have got that ready
Claude
too.
CK.
I should have downloaded it on my Steam Deck to try it.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kenny. So, Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Oh, right.
If the voice
It's nothing that
dialogue is the
important,
same,
really,
that
but-
means they couldn't rewrite any of the English dialogue.
Where am I?
Keep that in mind for
Are
later.
you a traveler?
Something like that. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Rita, you want to come up? Up? No, dummy, that's not up.
From Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
I figure she wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really, really far away.
The mouth moving on the portraits is also pretty good.
A faraway place? I have never even been off this continent. That's really amazing. Is Earth farther away than L?
I suppose, yeah.
It must have been quite a long and difficult journey.
Good girl. So yeah, on this stream we'll be talking about channel updates, we'll be talking about Rita updates, we'll be talking about State of Play, Nintendo Direct. All generally pretty positive things. But we'll get
Mr.
into
Kenny,
this.
once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Again, no screen transitions.
Arlia, is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Interesting.
Of course it is. Besides, I need to repay you somehow.
No, please, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest. It won't be much, just the least I can offer you. So please.
Lenneth's only on PS4 and PS5, right? Is Lenneth also on Steam? Did I miss that? Wow, and it starts you out here, so there should have been a save point here. Maybe there's no save points anymore. Now that I think about it, they probably got rid of checkpoints or save points. More dialogue from characters. I looked at all this earlier. Oh, there's a Earth difficulty as well. The default was Galaxy, so we'll leave it there. Skip spell cutscenes is new. Switch targets by list. Swap bind list. Yeah, we do have more buttons than we did on PSP or PS1. I'm going to, well, no, I think the volume's fine. The frame rate does go up to 120 for those inclined to do that. Actually, let me see if my monitor's set to 75 right now. And anti-aliasing 8 times. I don't think it's TAA. I think that would have been a bad call. Render distance only goes up to 1.0. No, I don't have 120 on. Turn down just in case. Voice language can be changed. Okay, you can change voice language without restarting the game. Cool, cool. Yeah, this is the PC version. I wanted to see this version because as we saw when this game was first announced, it was shown on running on the Switch at a lower resolution, and I don't think that version does the backgrounds justice or the environments justice. Seeing it on PS5 or the Steam version, I think does it a lot more justice. Spend battle points to improve or learn new skills. They're just all here. Interesting. Brake. So yeah, the brake mechanic is new to this one. There are other systems that are taken from later Star Ocean games, and I'll get into those later, if they're even shown at this part in the trailer. There was a demo of the game at PAX, and there's a very good article on RPG site about their review of PAX, and it talks about some of the systems, because that demo at PAX is further in the game with a full party and everything. So it shows off more of a... They got to have a more hands-on experience with new mechanics. Yep. Need everyone else later to see more of that. But what I was looking for... not this. That's gonna change soon anyway. Maybe I'm too soon. Let's just move forward for now. So that speed up option was only for dialogue. So probably like actions and cutscenes. This is the full run speed. Is it analog? I mean, it is analog, but there's no walk speed. I'm walking backwards because is it totally seamless between the forest and here? Like, we didn't even shift zones. Yes, okay, we did. Oh, there's the safe spot. So enemies are not random encounters. No more random encounters. You run into them instead. I hope the full version has more than 3 save slots. What I've had to start doing for videos is, when I max out on save slots, back up my save files and make sure they don't save in the cloud, but manually back up my save files so I can keep everything. And if there's only 3 save files, that's going to be very annoying. Oh, I left it in Japanese.
こんな綺麗な空気を吸うのは久しぶりだな。
空気に綺麗も汚いもあるんですか？
うん。僕のいたところは。
そうなんですか。大変なんですね。
まあね。でも本当に。
I don't know if this is the Japanese voice acting from the PSP version or if this is new.
クロードさん、私一旦家に帰ってきます。すみませんけど、少しの間。
うん、わかった。
すぐ戻ってきますから。
This is actually really cool to see. From the pre-rendered background to this, that's actually kind of cool to see. Like seeing that pre-rendered background turned into... Oh, you can just walk across there.
とりあえずこの村の人にいろいろ聞いてみようかな。
Yeah, you couldn't do that in the original, yeah. The bridge just to walk right to her house is right there. You don't have to go in a circle, basically. If you select English as a voice, you will not be able to change your voice type. Oh, that's between PSP and new voice acting, because there is no new voice acting for English. This is all PSP. Incarnation? Unique spots. That's new. Interesting. A smidge of world building. I don't think you could go upstairs in the original here. I'm genuinely gonna have to check. There's no way. I'm pretty sure this was only one floor in the original. I could easily see them just like modeling it out, and they're like, well, why don't we just add a second floor? There's the safe spot. Oh, this is totally different, this house. But we are looking for an item here. I guess it doesn't really matter anymore. Okay, same items are here. Same chests, rather. Yep, same items, I think. But I mean, they already added on to that first house. They're a newlywed couple. Talking about the earthquakes. This, I have to assume with like, with the automatic equip here, very nice feature of the game. Oh, it asks for permission first. Yes. So when you pick up new equipment in this game, it will automatically equip it, and now it will ask for permission before giving it the go-ahead. Which is more probably what you expect in auto-equips nowadays. You're just outside. Can I go over there? No, barrel's blocking it. This is where the kids are. This house, there, man. Really cool. Mayor's house. Oh? Oh, out back. Huh. There's the balcony up there. Yeah, around there. This is really cool. I appreciate that, Manu. That's what we're here for. And I am looking forward to doing more videos. You know, train's not over. And the balcony. This is like pretty neat. After playing the PS1 and PSP versions and just now like walking around the environments of those pre-rendered backgrounds, even with you know, a completely level of detail and different art direction,
so
still
where is
pretty
he
cool.
right now?
Well, I told him to look around town for a bit.
This is very different too.
Wait a minute, Reina.
She was emoting. I'll let that one go.
Excuse me.
Ah, is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
No, I was just walking around the village and I wound up here.
Oh, I see. I didn't expect you to be here.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, not at all. Mom, this is Mr. Kenny. He's the one who saved me earlier.
Oh my. So he's the one you told me about? Well, hello there, Mr. Kenny. I'm Reina's mother. Just call me Westa. Reina said that you saved her from a dangerous situation earlier.
I really like how the text boxes go.
It wasn't anything special at all.
But of course it is. It would have been a disaster if you hadn't shown up when you did. I told this girl time and again to stay away from the sacred forest, but she never listens to me.
Oh, Mom.
Reina, you should just be glad that you're okay.
What else have these guys done? Where's my browser?
Anyways, Mr. Kenny, I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, my cursor's
I'm
in the
done
game.
here, so how about I show you around the village?
What else have these guys done? It's like Gumdrop Studios? Because there's a lot of like forward thinking. So, gem drops. Gem drops. What have they done? Star Ocean, second R. Kizuna AI games. Kogan. Chris Star. Huh. I think they're doing a great job so far.
Ah, yes, please. Thank you.
All right, see you later, Mom.
Okay, I got it.
Seems like
nice
a good
meeting you,
studio
man.
to have contracted this to.
I'm sorry about my mother. She can be annoying sometimes.
It doesn't bother me. My parents are kind of the same way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that'd be up to you because the
You'd be
first one,
amazed.
yeah, they're completely different stories. Each number title's a different story.
Well, shall we get going?
Hard to say. No, I've had the camera up for the camera was up for the Rita streams. Which again, Rita is why I had it on. Turns out the camera's too high to see her when she's right here. She likes to hop up on the couch. That's why I put it at this angle. I usually don't like this angle. Also, when the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out, I used the webcam for that too. New minigame pushing around Reina. I wonder if this is, now that I can just swap it on the fly, I wonder if this is voiced in Japanese. Like a Symphonia situation where there's more voice acting in Japanese. I don't think so though. I can't go in there. Well, this brought up the portrait too. Maybe this is different.
そうなんだ。
Let's try we still got one more house, I think. Yeah, we got the church.
ここはアーリアの教会です。村の結婚式とかはここでやるんですよ。とて。
へえ。
はい、みんなとても頼りにしています。
You're gonna have to material for content. Oh, I'm so overloaded. We can start with that, right? For the rest of the year. Let me. I'm sorry, I might be talking over them. Oh, what haven't we seen? What haven't we seen? I gotta talk about what's been going on with the channel and why I haven't been on top of any projects lately. Because I didn't plan to take this long of a break since the Battle Network videos. But we'll start back a bit. Gotta tell a story of when the pandemic started. The pandemic started, and oh, okay, that makes sense.
ここはハンさんの雑貨屋さんです。
When the pandemic started, I quit a job at retail to do this full-time, YouTube full-time, along with editing full-time. So I've been working at home since the pandemic. During that time, I've been gaining weight. When the Mega Man video came out, I was at my heaviest. I gained 60 pounds since quitting retail. And with that, I got sleep apnea. And it's not a severe case, but it has been extremely disruptive. Before tackling it as a sleep apnea issue, I've been on medication after medication trying to do something that would help get healthy sleep. Frankly, it's all been a huge waste of time, and part of that is my fault. But there's been a whole waste of time in trying to solve this. Since then, I've lost 30 pounds. I'm still gonna keep losing weight too. But since losing that weight, I'm doing a lot better, and without any medicine or anything, I've been doing a lot better. I'm still getting a sleep study and everything done, and properly getting everything treated. But as of like this week, I literally mean just this week, I'm starting to stay awake and be energized. Because let me tell you, I have been so motivated, motivated to keep working. I'm literally not awake to do it, and it's so frustrating. So as of this week, I've been feeling way more awake, and I've been getting shit done. And this stream is part of a result of that, right? Of how much better I've been feeling. So while I'm still working on it, I'm pretty good to get back to what I've wanted to do. So, mini-map, that's a good idea. I probably turned it off while I was touching the other buttons. So I'm good to go. I'm getting started on things. The first thing is what I've been working on is a addendum video for Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters to include, first off, it's going to address corrections and some things missed in the port reviews. Nothing huge. The hugest thing I missed was the after years for FF4. That was a gross oversight on my part, so we're going to correct that in that video. We're going to talk about some mods as well. And then we're also going to talk about the differences and changes in the console versions of the Pixel Remasters. That being said, has anyone here played the Switch version of Final Fantasy V, and do you have the chicken knife? You could save me some time if I can get some, visual confirmation on this. If anyone in chat has the FF5 on Switch, or PS4, PS5. Yes and yes. Let me pull something up here, because I think this is a trustful source. But it was added to the Final Fantasy wiki. In the Switch version of the Pixel Remaster, when using the chicken knife with rapid fire, it always deals 20 times its attack bonus in damage if both the target and user are in the front row. 10%, it's a 10 times attack bonus if one is in the front and the other is in the back row, and 5 when both are in the back row. Is that true?
ごちそうさま。無理しないで残してもよかったんですよ。大丈夫ですか?
Because I played through like all of FF4 on Switch. That's the furthest one I played. And I'm at a point where I've got to there's 6 games between the Switch version. There's 6 games. There's 6 on Switch and then 6 on PS4, PS5. I have to compromise and accept I can't get footage of everything that I want to show on a commute home right now. Do you have you have my email, right? If you have a means of recording it, or even just the Switch recordings, I would really appreciate that, getting a source on that. There's a bunch of stuff in the video that I can't get footage for myself, and that, frustrates me. I have kind of accepted it. Like in Final Fantasy VI on Switch, Death Gaze in FF6 on Switch and PS4 shows up in the overworld. He's not invisible anymore. You can see exactly where he is and trigger the fight on your own. You don't have to go in a vague straight line until you get to it. I'll send you a recording. All right. I would heavily appreciate it. Because otherwise, I have recorded everything else that is in the video. Everything's already recorded. Whole videos, footage-wise, is practically recorded. Which means it's mostly all double-checked already. Part of it is also with corrections. I also went through the comments of all the prior port reviews and found any info and things mentioned there, right? Fact check a bunch of that stuff. So that's all done. I gotta do now the voiceover and have this footage for that one moment. Oh, is that a new idle animation? Download this demo. I haven't played it in a while. Maybe 19 years ago. What is your favorite? Because I really want to know, like, is this legit, like, considered the holy grail of Star Ocean? Oh yeah, we're just waiting around.
おばさん。
クロードさん、お味はいかがでした？ちょっと量が多かったかしら。
そんなことはありませんよ。すごく美味しかったです。
そう？
But yeah, what I was talking about is on the, if you look at the chicken knife page for Final Fantasy, on the Final Fantasy wiki, the article for the chicken knife, the info I read was from there.
本当に美味しかった？
本当ですよ。
本当に本当？
本当に本当ですよ。
Is it a remake of PS1 or 2 Star Ocean? It is a remake of Star Ocean 2 for PS1, yeah.
勇者様って
I have to assume also building off of the PSP version. The PSP version had a new character as well. I'm kind of assuming that's in here. I'm assuming. I don't know offhand. I haven't seen it mentioned either because a lot of my research has been really recent. So like I said, the Final Fantasy video that's going to be updates on everything will be the next video. Tales of Symphonia doesn't need like a re-rendered port review, but Tales of Symphonia was updated on Switch. The goal of the update was to... I'm going to put it on auto. The goal of the update was to make the Switch version of Symphonia on par with the PS4 version, because the PS4 and Xbox versions were not updated. I think the Xbox version can use an update, but that's, you know, not as huge. So Tales of Symphonia will have a smaller update video, but it won't be a re-render. It'll just be an update on what was changed in the Switch version in an update.
一体何が起こっているんだ
After that, we have Bites and Kaitos 1 and 2 just released today. Suikoden 1 and 2 were delayed until next year, right? We have Front Mission 2. We have Super Mario RPG. We have this game. We got a lot of heavy hitters. So there's a lot to do this year. And then we're looking at Persona 3 next year. And when I have time, Persona 4 and 5, I'm gonna cover Persona 4 and 5 when I get the free time to. Right now, as I'm taking care of myself, I'm kind of forced to take care of what's relevant right now, right? But next year, Persona 4 and Persona 5 will get done. And I have been like, I have been so motivated and eager to do all this. I just haven't been physically able to. But I'm doing better, and I'm gonna be able to take care of that, take care of other stuff I have to take care of, because I got a house to do a lot of responsibilities around. I have other editing I gotta do as well all the time. There's a lot in general that keeps me busy. But one of the things I always look forward to is doing more of this. I've heard a lot of good things about this game's soundtrack, yeah. You need both the front row, both in the back row, and yeah. If they're both in the front row, it's 20. If one person's in the front row, it's 10. If both are in the back row, it's 5. Reportedly, the source that put that into the wiki, I was looking at the wiki history and who put that in, big contributor. Yeah, it would be really weird if it wasn't true and they wrote that in. Also, I'm at a consistent 58 FPS. Maybe the Steam reading's just off. Oh, I am clicked out of the game. Okay, it was because I was clicked out of the game. Sorry. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. The game was 50 FPS for a while.
そんな光の剣なんて僕は持っていませんよ。
I appreciate it, Saturn. Heavily appreciate it.
私を助けてくれた
It
時
saved
に
me a
は
lot of time.
歯がゆい光を放つ武器を使って
It
いた
would
じゃ
not
な
be
い
the
ですか。
first time that I have, like, been delayed in doing a video
それは
focusing on, like, one last thing
この人は
that
違うの
could
で
be
しょうか。
small. But yeah.
そんなことない。
光の剣に関しては分かります。光の剣ではありませんが、確かにそういう武器を持ってい
I
ま
was
す。
gonna say, man, yeah, like I said before, PS1, SNES have so many hidden gems. There's a ridiculous amount of
どうし
hidden
てそんなこ
gems,
とを言
and
うんで
I'm
すか？
glad when they get
本当に勇
coverage
者じゃ
and
ないん
glad
だ。
to give them coverage
僕に
and
そんな力はないよ。
get more into them.
そもそも何が起きているのかも分からないし、いきなり助けろって言われても。
本当に知
Don't
ら
have
な
the
いんですか？
email. It's on my channel, like on the about page.
異変のこ
You
と
gotta do a little verification thing to see it.
この村に起きているのではありません。世界全体に異変が起きているの、本当にご存じないようですな。ご説明いたし、今から3ヶ月前のことです。
I've also been looking into quality
この村
recordings.
から
Oh, this is
北
all
西に
new.
位置する別の大陸にエル王国と
Not
いう
this
国
flashback,
があり
but the
ます。
way the direction of the flashback, showing the map.
そのエ
That's
ル
it
王
didn't
国
do that
の領
before.
地の一つ、エルリアの
It
町
showed the
に
meteor
ある日突
and
然
like
隕石が落下し
part
ま
of the
した。
planet.
はじめはただの珍しい隕石だと騒がれていただけだったのですが、やがて異変が起こりました。
It's been an hour already, damn.
平和だったエル王国に突如
Reunion.
多くの魔物の群れが出現し暴れ始めたのです。今までそのようなこと関連づけて
Now that we're more proactively paying attention.
どう考ソーサリーグローブが突然降ってきたように。
でも
I wonder if screen transitions had an effect on encounter. Oh wait, that doesn't matter anymore because there are no random battles anymore. Forgot about that.
でも僕は
それではあなた、
それはうまく説明できません。
漠然としていて。
でも
そうですか。そこまで強硬に否定しなさる
そんな。
すみません。
いや、こちらが
ごめんなさいね。レナ！
しばらくそっとしておいてやってください。
レナ。
クロードさん、一つお願いがある。その
Yeah, put the sword
光の
away.
剣などのことです。先どうせかなわん。
わかりました。
ところで
それは正直困っています。
それならばこの村。
そんな。
いやいや構いません。
それでは。
Yeah, the 2x is really for action and cutscenes, not doesn't speed up the voices, doesn't speed up the dialogue. Yeah, it's just movement.
はい。
村長様。
That's still pretty useful. Change it back to English. Well, hold on. If we set it to Japanese, can we change the language option to the new voice acting? Or to the old voice acting? Yes, there it is. So that was the original. Custom? Wow. So per character, you can have the new voice acting or the PSP voice acting. Well, alright, we'll listen to it in... Damn it, I didn't save it. We'll listen to the, Here, Japanese. I really wish they re-recorded the voices in English, but that's all right.
Oh yeah.
はい、ぐっすりと眠れました。
それはよかった。ところでクロードさん。
Same voice actors. I keep looking over here because I think that's usually where the webcam is. Same voice actors.
わかりました。
I think.
礼には及びません。あ、そうそう。
If it's the same voice actors, that'd be kind of weird to have an option to swap between the two.
はい。
Did that auto-equip? Yes, it did. Just, it was waiting for the cutscene to end. Yes, yes, save, yes. Minimap, yeah, there. Oh, that's very nice, yeah. Yep, before the minimap was only for outside.
Hey, mister.
Huh?
If you're gonna leave the village, you better stay close to the road, okay? The forest is really dangerous.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Hopefully, I have to assume when they say there's a 3-hour time limit, it means on your in-game playtime. Where's the in-game playtime? Well, right there, so 49 minutes. This is, very different. This is a lot longer path. Okay, so, like, Tails, they will, start closer to you. LT to switch. Let's switch. And, target. Press A right when an enemy attacks to perform a perfect counter. The Q is when the enemies will flash red light as they attack. Alright, successful perfect counters have the following benefits. Recover 25% of max MP. The lower the character's HP, the more MP will be recovered. The enemy shield will decrease by 1. Failed perfect counters have the following negative effects. The character will break, rendering them unable to act for a time. The gauge bonus will reset. Pretty cool. So it's a dodge roll. I mean, it looks like a dodge roll. I got broken. Oh, so it goes both ways. The break mechanic goes both ways. Enemies have break, you have break.
Not too shabby.
Pretty cool. Of course, it's also got a original soundtrack option, right? Yeah. If you want that. Oh, it goes up and down too. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, it's interesting. They just... There. Please tell me the full game has more save slots. Was there anything to collect here first? I don't think so. Having objective markers, I think, is a very good idea. I was following a guide. A few things could probably... If you just explore every nook and cranny and talk to everybody, you'll be fine. There's a flashing button on my camera. Also, the cropping fucked up. If you talk to everyone, you'll be fine. Why'd it do that? It's weird. But yeah. So I'm trying to remember if there's any other items to grab while we were here. I think there... Yes, between these two. No, it's not there anymore. There used to be a chest here. No chest anymore. I forget what was in there. Nothing that's that important. You have to go in here. Yeah, and it tells you to talk to him. Otherwise, that's a bit like, wow, this is all one house. Oh, there's something in here now. Fried egg. Cool. Yeah, nothing over there. Yeah, definitely like seeing this. This visually is really damn cool. I think they really nailed the execution on this. But seeing the Switch version just, you know, gave me doubts. And we'll look at, again, we'll look at the Switch version still on this stream. We'll just look at it a bit later. But yeah, this is to a point where, because of the item stuff, you couldn't really, well, you wouldn't need a guide with this anymore, right? You got objective markers, and there's new chests everywhere, so you don't really need a guide anymore, I don't think. Huh. We'll come back to that, but yeah. In here, we gotta talk to the old dude who tells us to leave. Good effort.
Well, shoot. This planet's even more backwards than I expected. I can't find any leads anywhere. Nothing's popping up on my communicator either. Oh well. Guess I'll go back to Arlia and figure out what to do next.
This is just, I'm really happy with what we have so far. And fast travel. Up on the D-pad. Quick heal is left on the D-pad. Items is right on the D-pad. And up is fast travel. With, and to dungeons. With, well, we don't have it now, but the, personal action events are highlighted too. What a bunch of nice touches up on the D-pad. That was it. I have to think that this game really was as loved as much as it was, because this is a lot of
What's
like.
everyone out here for?
This is a lot to put into a hard, just a hard remake.
Ah, Mr. Kenny, Raina's in trouble.
Raina? What happened to her?
That's why I'm really surprised
Mr.
by
Kenny,
the same English
do you know
voice
about
acting.
the son of the mayor from the next town over?
Yes, a little.
Then I'll cut right to the chase. Alan has taken Raina away by force.
Taken her away? Where?
I'm afraid to say this, but I believe he took her back to his mansion. He's one of Raina's most overzealous suitors. I never thought he'd be the sort of man who would take things this far, however.
His portrait was really underwhelming in the
But
PSP
what are you
version.
standing here for? We've got to help her.
I'm afraid things aren't that simple. Alan's the son of the mayor.
We could face retaliation in one form or another. Not that I accuse the mayor of being such a base individual, of course. I'm merely saying that the possibility of such a...
Alan also has a gang of thugs to serve as his personal guard. I imagine he threw his money at all the local ruffians he
I
could
should save
find.
once per hour.
His gang all look tremendous.
If I only get 3 save slots.
If we tried to confront them head on, we would have no chance against them.
But still,
I'm gonna have to end
Something
up
like
replaying
this
most
has
of.
never
I'm gonna
happened
replay
before.
this anyway, so.
Oh, Raina. My Raina.
Also, in terms
Then
of
I'll go
Square
save her.
Enix demos, there was a Dragon Quest Monsters demo today that also dropped. It was in the Nintendo Direct.
Since
it was
I'm
in the
not from
Japanese
this village,
Direct.
my actions shouldn't have any effect on the
If
rest
anyone's
of you.
interested in Dragon
I'm
Quest
just a random
Monsters,
nobody
there's
who
a demo
decided
of that
Raina
up.
could use some of my help.
But Mr. Kenny, it would be too dangerous to try and take them
Even
on
even
by
though it was
yourself.
only in the Japanese Direct, the English demo is still up.
I can and I will. I have my sword of light, remember? Just wait for me, all right?
Mr. Kenny,
please save her.
I know. I promise I'll
Progress
get her back
carries
to you.
over. Yep. In both demos, in this demo and the Dragon Quest Monster demo. And save in the overworld. So I'll save over this one. Yeah, perfect. Did a lot more damage. I was noticing the enemies were a lot more aggressive in PSP. And here, well, in this is a completely different situation with like a fucking parry mechanic. That's so cool.
That's one for us. Whoa!
I wish I could play that PAX demo. The PAX demo that was later on in the game. Because yeah, there's quite a significant overhaul in the combat in this. I also, while I was following a guide, it was a game facts guide, I read a couple of interesting things. There's a red blinking light on my camera that is like it's a camera icon, and I have no idea what that means. But I'm just gonna keep going like it's not there. So, in the Game Facts Guide, they gave a couple of useful tips that you wouldn't really think of. Things like we should, due to how progress is XP, due to how XP is shared, when you get your first companion, your third party member, you should bench them so that you don't take away XP from your main two characters. I don't know if that's a common thing.
Sweet.
But that's an interesting tip, and I have to imagine.
Crap, my
in
face
this,
gun's almost out of energy.
I have to imagine in this version that's probably not an issue anymore.
Whoa! What was that?
The Sword of Light.
Yeah, I was saying when I first noticed like the additional in-betweens, yeah, they added more to these sprites. They have more in-betweens over here.
What's that? This is Reyna's hairpin. What? If Reyna's hairpin was dropped...
So this demo is 2 dungeons. This is our first one coming up. And then we'll get our next party member, and then we will have a second dungeon. And we got 2 hours to do all that, so we'll be moving along.
I knew it.
The time limit on this demo is interesting. Oh wow.
Are you okay? Who did this to you?
Who are you? Hurry! He kidnapped Reyna.
I'm Reyna's friend.
This thematically makes a lot. This hallway makes a lot more sense here.
Reyna's been taken away, deep inside the Salva mines. Alan paid me to build this bizarre altar for him.
So he's inside there?
Right. Be careful.
All right. Wait here, okay?
Sorry that I can't help.
The other big thing about... We can probably look at it now. The other big thing about the original game... I forget the wording for it, but it wasn't your skills. But I mean, this right here is different. You didn't have all of these in the beginning. I don't remember what it was called in the original, but your character gets like 2 stats. Not these stats, but maybe they were called abilities, and they were tied to skills you could have. And when you started a game, you would get 2 at random. And the advice in the playthrough was restart a new game until you get desired random skills. I also have to imagine that's not a thing here either. but you would go into the skills menu and you would press triangle to get it. But this is very different here with how these skills are arranged and how many you already have. Damn it. Well, I mean, there has to be an autosave, right? I'm pretty sure I've been seeing an autosave icon. Because it was a considered inside the dungeon, the prior versions. Yep, so it would play that, this music would play in that hallway, and it was very weird. I was gonna say, okay, so we get a whole map to look over, which is nice, because on your first time through, it can be a little confusing. Okay, so you don't see what it looks like with the guards on that side. That also means that some of the little hidden pathways in dungeons aren't going to be hidden anymore. Since they'll show up on the map. Unless you turn off the mini-map, probably.
We can win this. I hope.
Oh, the little orbs from going in? That's pretty cool. Collect enough of these spheres that enemies drop to trigger bonus effects. You can have up to 3 bonus effects. Use them to gain advantage in battle. Enemies will drop spheres in the following situation. They're defeated, a critical hit, and the enemy is broken, which means they're stagger. Breaks in particular allow for a large amount of spheres to be obtained, so actively aim to break enemies when possible. The bonus gauge will break in the following situations. A perfect counter fails. The current character becomes incapacitated. The battle begins with an enemy back attack. The gauge will be completely reset if broken. They're quick. This game is way harder. This is way harder. Retry will start you back at the camp menu before the previous battle. There will also be hints on how to defeat powerful foes. Okay. Hint, equip accessories. I don't think we have any on hand, but... 1 plus 10 defense. That's pretty worth it.
Here they come. How about this? Anyone hurt?
Oh my god, the gargoyle fight will probably not be fun. Anklet. I will say on my first playthrough through of what was in this demo, this content-wise compared to the original. These beginning battles you could mash through. The difficulty wasn't really there. It doesn't start there. This immediately does start with it. There's a lot more mechanics going on, and they are a lot more involved right away. A lot of modern game design sensibilities have thrown in. Oh no. You might be fine to mash here though. But it does feel more satisfying.
That's one for us.
Probably could be good mashing, so we'll have to try. This is still, I'm not like over how cool this is. What a treat. There was a game somebody mentioned, like what other game should get this treatment, right? Like a PS1 game with pre-rendered backgrounds, but it still had sprites. Oh, I got a level up. I got a level up off of that one. Someone mentioned a game earlier, but I didn't catch it. Yep, shouldn't go that way. Good, just, yeah, beware of dragons. Wonder if there's anything for map completion. Like if they added something for it. with these first 2 dungeons, I noticed a theme of wrap around left.
Be careful.
And you'll get everything. Yeah, I definitely feel in the PS1 version, at least at this part in the game, enemies would not directly come at you. They would kind of wander a little bit, but sometimes it was like aggro. They wouldn't start like charging at you until you hit someone else first. Tactics would be, I think tactics will end up being more in the style of Tactics Ogre, which has been fine to... I just got a pop up from EA's DRM. Oh, you move way faster in between characters. That's really good.
That was easier than I thought. Whoa!
Level 6. I will save over this one, but I will just move on to the next point after. Yeah, fuck it.
Be careful.
So, Nintendo Direct earlier this morning.
That's one for us.
Valkyrie profile. Yeah, Valkyrie profile is a good idea. Highlights of the Nintendo Direct. What was on my mind? 1,000-Year Door, right? I think. Oh shit! I shouldn't have. Whatever. We can just walk back in.
That's close enough.
We didn't finish exploring.
So you're out. Let Reyna go. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
If you'll excuse me, sir, we are in the middle of a holy ceremony. In just a moment, we will be together as one.
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
So, Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door. If nobody's played Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door,
like this.
I personally think, and I've started to think, the reason they aren't doing turn-based Paper Mario games is because they can't top 1,000-Year Door. 1,000-Year Door is a very good game.
Alan?
Love with.
Also, I just noticed Alan doesn't have a portrait anymore. It's a very good game, so if you haven't played it, look forward to that remaster. Very good game. I'm loving all these GameCube remasters.
Damn it!
I like that voice acting overlap. That was a good call. Right trigger, L to swap. I don't want to, but that is cool. He does a lot of damage. Let's go. Enemy will break when their shield is completely depleted. They will be temporarily unable to act while broken, so it's a stagger mechanic they added. Actively aim to break foes in order to deal damage without retaliation. The following effects occur. You ignore defense. All hits are crits. Attacks are guaranteed to hit. More spheres appear.
Sorry.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good reward.
That's worth 10 out of 10.
Ooh, great!
Reyna, are you all right?
Yeah.
What happened to this guy, Reyna?
I don't know. Ever since he came to Arlia, it's like he was possessed.
You saw
by
more
something.
of a Super Mario RPG. I'm gonna do a video on that on the channel. We'll definitely take a look at that. I'm loving how faithful it is in a lot of regards. It's really cool to
Alan,
see.
You were such a good person too.
Reyna.
Why did this have to happen? Alan!
It's really cool after like what we saw with the Mario and Luigi remake on 3DS, and then seeing this level of detail. It's so nice. Looking very good.
Where am I? Huh? Reyna? Why are you here?
I'm gonna turn it on auto while I figure out what else we have. What else is in that
Alan,
direct?
you're back.
What do you mean? Oh, my head's spinning. I feel like I've been stuck in a dream for days.
Because we also have to talk about the state of play. The only thing I'm gonna talk about in state of play is
Once it's gone,
Final
that was enough
Fantasy
to turn
VII
him back to
Rebirth.
normal.
I'm so happy
Mario vs.
for
Donkey
you.
Kong is like a should have happened sooner,
go back
but
to the
very
mansion.
cool to see it.
We can figure
And
everything
that
out
Peach
over there.
game has me pretty excited. I think they're doing the creativity involved in that Peach game is really cool to see.
I did all of that?
Yes, you did, I'm afraid. It was a terrible experience.
Wow. I can't remember a thing. You're telling me I had Bosman build that altar for me?
I'm not familiar with another code, but the
Yeah,
reception
was
to it
about
has
2
been
weeks
pretty
ago
cool
that
to
you
see.
sent me the order. Now that I think about it, that was around the time I started to notice you acting strangely. Like you were in your own little world or something.
It must have been that stone. Whatever power that stone's emitting was enough to mentally transform you.
I think you're right about that.
I didn't think I'd be
The first
scrolling
time
this
I saw
long.
that stone,
Okay,
it was like
here we
something
go.
swelled up inside my head.
Anything else
I
of
felt
interest?
like I could literally do no wrong. That I was right, and everyone
I love
else was to
Splatoon.
do my bidding.
I'm not as huge into 3 as I
remember
was
much
2.
after that,
There's a
but I
few
don't think
like
I'll ever be
directions
able
that
to
they take in the
forget what
game
it
I'm
felt
not
like
huge
at
on.
that single moment.
Side Order looks like a roguelike
Alan.
mode. That's what people are discussing from it. It looks like a roguelike mode. I think that's a really cool idea. I like me
Reina,
something like that.
I'm sorry. I know I was unconscious during that time, but
There's
I
only
feel
a few things I
terrible for doing
wanted to
those
talk about
things
from
to
it, though. In general from this direct. I'm just making sure I get
Don't
these
feel
out of the
bad,
way.
Alan. Besides, you're back to normal.
I won't
and
cover
I
Tomb
know the
Raider
real
1 through
Alan
3,
would never do
but those are
anything
really
like
cool
that.
to see as well. It looks one-to-one
Thank you.
controls-wise, but I am hoping the controls are updated.
We better hurry back to Arlia. Your mom's worried about you, Reina.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion 2 also. I
need to go
like Dark
explain what
Moon. I like
happened to
Luigi's
everyone in
Mansion Dark
Salva.
Moon.
Hopefully they'll be
I
understanding.
understand a lot of people didn't though, but I really enjoyed it. F-Zero 99 is out now. What a tease. I hope that is to gauge how many people still like the
Well,
series.
Looks like we owe you our thanks once again. You saved Reina's life not once, but twice now.
I'm going to try it later tonight.
Oh, no. I hardly did anything
And
worth
last
thanking you
thing,
for.
last thing I'll mention from the direct is for the Mario Kart DLC.
So is
We
that
over
what
on Go to
started this
Bedcast,
whole
we have been
little
streaming
episode?
every time the Mario
the
Kart
Salva mines?
booster course waves go out.
That's the only explanation
So we've been
I can
on top
think
of this.
When the stone shattered, Alan snapped back
The
to
three
normal.
characters are cool. Peachette is kind of upsetting because we could have had King Bob-omb. I think
First
if
you
we
go
got
mad,
King Bob-omb
then
with
you
those other
transform into a
characters,
monster.
8 Deluxe's
That stone
roster
almost reminds me of the Sorcery Globe.
just be the best roster in the series, and it's not, and wouldn't even be close to
Yes.
anything else.
It does seem to be that way. Perhaps the two are
The Sorcery Globe.
But whatever.
That's just something that popped into my mind anyway.
But yeah, we'll Super Mario RPG. Yeah, you'll
Sounds
see
like
that
the
on the
town of
channel.
Salva is in an uproar right now.
Paper Mario Thousand
As
Year
if Alan
Door
didn't cause enough
will
chaos.
probably be on the channel, but
Rumors
that's not
about
till
the
next year
hero have
anyway,
made it
so we can
over
worry about
there
that
as
later.
well.
I'm sorry. I know you had warned me about that.
Do not take that as a criticism. It was unavoidable with your mind focused upon saving Reina's life. Still, the story has spread too far now.
I see.
Now we can move
Would
faster
you
with
mind
dialogue.
investigating the Sorcery Globe? I know this is an awfully selfish request, but frankly, I cannot think of anyone more fitting for the task. I as well...
I was playing this when I was
Mr.
playing the
Kenny?
PS1 version. I was still playing it on PC, but I was using an emulator. And I was using some
The Sorcery Globe.
CRT shaders.
As of now, the Sorcery Globe seems to be the only thing on this planet that has any connection
This game
to
had
outer
some pretty good
space.
pre-rendered backgrounds.
I don't have anything else that's even close to a lead right now. Knowing what I know now, it's hard to think of the sorcery globe as just a normal meteorite. Finding more about it could prove to be more valuable than I thought. All right, I'll do it.
You will?
But first, let me just remind you that I'm not the hero. Saving the world is just way beyond me, I'm afraid. But I think the sorcery globe might provide some useful information for my own personal reasons. If I can help everyone else in the process, then I figure it'd be worthwhile.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you, but I'm not making any promises.
Could you take me with you, Mr.
PSP.
Kenny?
I was going to talk about recording and equipment and everything. I was bringing that up.
You heard what the mayor just said.
With some things I was recording through OBS, they had the wrong, not color space.
But Reina, it's going to be
I forget
dangerous.
the term for it. There's a very, very,
I fully
very
understand that, but I just know I will be of some help to
minimal
you
amount
along
of
the
blur
way.
in some past
You don't know
recordings.
very much
The
about
kind
this
you would have to
land,
zoom
do you,
in
Mr.
like
Kenny?
400%
So
to
you're
see.
gonna need some kind of guide in your travels.
Fix that.
I could at least provide you with that, right?
But with this game, it'll be interesting.
I suppose so, yes, but... Come on, Mayor,
what is
help
it?
me out here.
PS3 and PSTV gonna be used.
That's right, Mr. Kenny.
I am tempted though because I
Why
do
don't you
have
take her
a retro
along if
tank.
that's what she wants.
I have the 5X.
Mayor.
I'm sure she'll be a tremendous
What I would, the
asset
reason
on
I
the
would
road.
still use that, even though PSP, the PS Vita, the PSTV, and the PS3 still have HDMI out. There's some
Okay.
more controls on the retro tank, and the quality is
But get your mom's permission
through
first,
component
Reina.
cables.
I'm not gonna let you
It's
come with
really
me
damn
unless she
close in
gives the green
quality
light.
anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Thing about PS1 games on PS3 that I noticed, PS2 as well, is that on PS3 they will render
So I'm
stretched
sure you'll find some leads
because they're that's what the PS2 does. PS2 and PS1 they stretch it a little. They stretch the image a little bit. If you play on emulator, you don't get that problem.
It's starting to get chilly. so don't
Retro
catch
Tank
cold
can correct
now.
that.
Oh, I'll be all right. My house is right over there, you know. I'm not being a burden on you, am I? I know I kind of forced you into this.
No, of course not.
Listen,
Yes?
Slam open.
Oh, Reina, are you still here? I thought you'd be back home by now.
Have a good night.
What's the matter with her? Oh, well, I can't have myself catch a cold out here. Back inside for me. And for you, too.
Yes, sir.
Would you join me for a little chat before?
Sure.
I keep forgetting how much dialogue there is.
You know, when that girl volunteered to go with you,
Why is that?
Reina helped heal Alan's injuries, didn't she?
Yeah.
That healing power she has, nobody else in
It's
the
an
village
interesting
has.
choice that there is a 3-hour limit. Considering,
mean?
I think if you let all the dialogue run, especially on the auto setting, the built-in auto setting,
Allow me to
that's
refresh.
pushing like 3 hours if you just let all the dialogue
Westa
play.
found
Especially
her
because the
inside the
personal
sacred
actions in the
forest.
game,
Reina
which
was
are
only
these
2
moments
years
where
old
you can have characters, the party interact with each other in a town, those are all voiced. So, and there's a number of those you can do in this first part, so that's a interesting choice to actually cap it at 3 hours. Oh, you can see the pod. I don't remember if you can notice that in the original because of the background, or that scene. That scene in the original is way darker.
When Westa showed up with a toddler in tow. When Westa told everyone she'd raised the child as her own, nobody raised so much as a single...
Does Reina know about this?
No. she hasn't been told. She could already say her own name when we found her, so we know for a fact that Reina is her real name. Other than that, we have no idea where she came from, nor the reason she possesses the healing power that she has.
You don't have any clue at all?
Her only possession was the pendant around her neck. But that does not give any insight about her past. There isn't anything aside from that.
I had no idea.
Look how late it is. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. I've already prepared the bed upstairs for you.
I do want to, like, it would be great to get a hold of a RetroTink, the 4K one, the new one that's coming out.
For me.
Because the comparisons I want to see or want to be on pre-rendered PS1 pre-rendered backgrounds.
I promise, I will.
But I don't have the best use out of that would be 4K TV, OLED, and HDR support. I don't have a TV with any of those three. My monitor is HDR.
That's odd.
Not OLED.
Sounds like something's hitting the window.
Not 4K.
Is it coming from the balcony?
For now, the 5K, the 5X is perfectly suitable. Gets the job done. Still a phenomenal piece of work for the price.
Reina? What's wrong?
I want to talk to you. Can you come down for a moment?
But the 4K is gonna be nuts.
Thanks.
And I'm curious about the price, because at that point with the 4K, that feels like an enthusiast thing. Like they're pretty plug and play by design, right? Which is fantastic. Especially in terms of just recommending it to anyone that just plugs things into their TV and it stretches and it's like, what do I do about that?
Reina?
And recommending a piece of hardware that's gonna make it look fantastic as it is. But yeah, I'm curious about pricing on that.
Oh, there she is. So, what did you want to talk about at this hour?
Well, I told my mother I'm going, and, she was pretty surprised.
I would think so.
She didn't say anything, but then the mayor came.
Oh.
Listen, Mr. Kenny, there's a reason why I want to come along with you.
A reason? What do you mean?
My mom. She's not my real mother. I don't think either of them realize I know, but...
The portraits, I can't emphasize how much the portraits are doing for me. After playing the PSP version, specifically.
Father...
What am I supposed to...
The style of the portraits in the PSP version are the same that are in First Departure, and still an option in the remaster.
That girl's passed out on
of
her
the
bed
PSP version.
now that she's finally had enough of crying for her dead father.
I am sure this is just as much a shock for you as it is for her.
Stay calm. How am I supposed...
Wester.
Without him? I still haven't told her yet. Can you imagine? I knew I should have thrown away that damn pendant. Why didn't I get rid of the last connection to her real parents? She would have been mine.
Ching. Hour and a half.
So you want to search for your real mother?
I don't know. I don't have anything to go on besides this pendant. But the fact that whoever gave birth to me cared enough to give me this pendant, I think she must have loved me, at the very least.
What about the mom you have now? Westa's the one that raised you. I can tell she has a lot of love and affection for you.
I love her.
So why all this then?
I want to know what I really am. Where was I born? Why was I in the sacred forest? Where did this power of mine come from? But more than anything else, I want to know what happened to the woman who gave birth to me.
There was a lot of stuff that was renamed between PS1 and PSP.
I'm going because one day I will come back here again.
I didn't notice anything off the top of my head, though. Nothing I could keep track of.
It's getting late. I'm sorry I brought all this.
No, it's...
Good night.
Take care of Reyna for us, Mr. Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Be careful out on the road.
Of course. I'll be fine as long as Mr. Kenny is with me.
I suppose so.
Reyna.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I'll be... Saying goodbye like this makes it all the better when I say
Chase,
hello
man.
again,
Thanks for
right?
tuning in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're right.
Come back soon.
I'll talk about 7
Okay,
Rebirth
Reyna?
once we get to this next dungeon.
Thanks, Lucian. Remember to be a good boy.
Okay.
Go on now. Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Kenny any longer than we... You'd want to reserve enough time for the trip to Cross, no? It's best if you set off as soon as you can.
Darn tune, we got a ways to
The first thing to
walk.
do is visit the King of Cross at the castle, right?
That's correct. He will certainly welcome you once you show him my letter of introduction.
Oh, definitely. I know the king pretty well myself.
Let's go then, Reyna.
See you later, Mom.
Let's
Take
mosey,
care,
everybody.
Reyna.
Best of luck to you, Mr.
Thank you, sir.
Let's swap, Well, I want to... No, I know what the voice acting's like. Quick heal, left on the D-pad. Yep, you can do it from outside the menu as well. Cannot quick heal. Okay. Changing the Japanese. Yep, those portraits are pretty good. Air Slash didn't get a meteor yet. Set spells. Yep. I guess if we have this many right away, I should probably just start throwing them in then. Yeah, I hope there's something that like increases parry window. I would go for defense. Oh, I see what I just did. That's okay. Interesting. Okay. I see. Party formation. Select the party members of the battle party or set to lead the character. The battle party can consist of 1 or 4 1 to 4 characters. Yep, that's all we got for now. All the stats. I'm going to screenshot that for later, just to double check with how they are in the other version. I guess I had this recording too, I guess. The stream is always something to look back to. Yeah, I like that battle transition. Nice. That was something I noticed in the in both versions. Because Reina was, in the beginning, hesitant by default to start attacking. I want to swap these buttons. Can I do that? Controller, controls. Yes. Yes. No. The dodge is A, and attack is B. I want the dodge to be B and the attack to be A. Can't do that. Oh well. Oh wait, personal action. Let's go check that out. I guess I'll save while we're here. So we approach a town. Maybe they're not in the town. Oh, here we go. Press X while in a town to toggle private actions. Gain a glimpse of the unknown relationships or unexpected sides of your companions. Friendship levels between characters can change depending on which personal actions take place or which choices are made. Note that friendship level can also change events that occur. Switch to PA mode. Interesting. That's a lot of... I guess that's a... and I can just do it at any time. That's pretty cool. I think that's a good idea. I think that flows a lot better. Can you do it in a building? Do it with a house? In a mouse? With a mouse. Oh, this is the one we were going for. There's no chest in here. These are voiced in English too.
ついさっきだけど。
そうです。
何してたんだい？
ちょっと昔のことを思い出していたんです。
昔のこ。
私がお母さんの。私すごいショックで。そしたらある日幼馴染の男の子がやって。泣くなよ。泣い。
へえ。
私すっごく嬉しく。
それでその人は。わ
からないんだ。それから何年かして。
そうなんだ。
今度は。ごめんなさい。
いや、僕の方こそ。そうか。
Nice. Oh, right, I was gonna swap it while she was on screen. Yeah, it's about what I figured. No matter what, it doesn't fade out anyway. But I mean, it is cool that it's not bound to like, being outside of the town, being indoors, anywhere from town, it can toggle the PA mode. Pretty cool. Cannot quick heal. Probably, yeah, full health already. Minimap is locked to north. It was not in the PSP version, so that's a nice idea. It's a nice consideration. PSP and I think both of them had the outdoor overworld minimap. Oh, in town it rotates. Well, I guess that's because you're always aimed in a direction. You can't really turn yourself around. Run back in there and finish exploring real quick. Right? Yeah, all that stuff to the right. Yeah, I thought this was like situation music, basically. But no, this is just the dungeon theme. I thought it was situation music because it does start before the actual dungeon starts. But yeah, the approach here is a lot more, makes more sense. This sounds pretty close to the original, though. Hold on. I gotta double check this. I don't know this song's name. Yeah, no, it's... It doesn't feel like it has as much range. If you blindfolded me and told me to pick one of two songs, I would have said this was the rearranged version because it's a... wider. Oh, you know why? It's probably the soundtrack versions of the original. That's probably why it sounds like that. Damn, that's a... Well, I like that call. That's a good call, I think. So in other words, I mean, this soundtrack holds up. And the quality of it is so preserved. It's pretty... I could see, you know, you would easily, like, be hard-pressed in choosing one over the other. Because the original just holds up, and it holds up in, like, quality. You feel that much with the Switch? Interesting. Because the Switch is still 30 FPS, right? So it's closer between the two. The PC version also supports 120. So it could get even funnier. Yep, that's done for now. I don't know. It feels fine to me because, again, the sprites are animated at 60, but their movement, they are still moving at 60. So. Of course, that's always an option on PC. Built right in. Damn it. Never the fuck mind. That's still 60. Huh. Interesting. Good to note. frame drops here, not present on PS5. If there's frame drops, that would be the stream. Or something with the stream. Have I been dropping frames? No. If you're noticing that, that's a stream thing. The game has been complete consistent 60. It has not dipped once. Public or private? What? What is? I kinda like, well, I mean, it's still got icons. The trail is a little easier to, damn, we gotta walk a ways. The trail's a little easier to see in the original. But yeah, we have this cool transition to sunset and night by the time we get there. This demo, your stream, it's all public. Yeah, the demo is out right now. Yeah, this isn't a sponsored stream or anything. The demo is on PC, PS5, and Switch. You get up to the second dungeon in the game, and save file transfers. I haven't gotten a grip on the combat in the original enough to compare, but it's standalone. It feels great, and there were a lot of considerations for modern sensibilities, like a counter, a timed counter, like a timed parry dodge. It's a timed dodge that gives you a lot of reward. Things like that. There's a stagger mechanic they added. So it's a lot more, I think it's a lot more satisfying right from the get-go. Yeah, all we can do is, this looks pretty different. This would be interesting to like pull up and compare, because this is I think this town's palette was a lot more different originally. You know what would have been cool, like they do with the Yakuza games now, if there is, with the English voices, there is an English script, and then with the Japanese voices, there is a separate translation, not meant for the dub. So if they had a different translation, I mean, this is the PSP translation anyway, you know, this is the PSP localization. But if they did have separate localization, that's I think a lot more games should have that. Yeah, the camera was a lot more like zoomed out. You can see a lot more of that square. This is still the original soundtrack too. I think I left it on the original soundtrack. The translation in the PS1 version is, you know, that's post FF7, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, the localization was okay on PS1. It definitely had a lot of room for improvement. The PS1 one is fine, but again, with the PSP version of this game, you can't skip through, you can't press the button to get through dialogue. You have to wait for them to finish reading before you can go to the next box.
おやすみレナ
Yeah, you can choose between a rearranged OST or the OG. OG coming from the, it sounds like a soundtrack release.
うちの宿屋での一夜は
よく眠れましたありがとう
そういう意味で
Huh. They removed their little pause after she says that. Fair. What was I looking for? The OST option. Yeah, we were on the original. Just gonna look around town. Because it's just so interesting. No, yeah, the colors are there. No, the buildings are the right colors. That's what I was noticing. The buildings look like different colors, but they were there. It was just too dark to see. And yeah, no screen transition, so we can just walk on over. How long the demo remains live? It'll probably stay live since it's right into the main game, since save file transfers. So don't think there will be an issue of it going away. This remake was made by Tri-Ace makes Star Ocean. This was made by Gem Drop. That's the studio's name. Gem Drop.
失礼いえこちらこそ
I swear, next stream the webcam's going back over there. I keep thinking it's over there. I think if Gem Drop should share some notes with Tri-Ace, give them some ideas. I think Tri-Ace could use the help. This is radically different, but I'm gonna assume still over here.
ここは越見受付です
ここだわ私が書きますね
Yeah, again, when this was first shown, I think a lot of distaste for what they were doing, art style wise, came because it was showing the Switch version. Seeing this at like full resolution, the environments are really nice to look at.
わかりましたクロード
Holy hell, why? Why are there a million exclamation points? Oh, just because it's all new dialogue. That's interesting. It's just doing that because it's new dialogue. There's only 2 important before it lets you win. Oh? Leather helmet. Oh, these were in the basement before. And now they are not in the basement. Also, I forgot to go buy stuff. Start button. Yes. There. Yeah, it really litters the minimap. But I mean, it's the first location to do that, so whatever. It's not... The thing is, I don't think it's hugely important dialogue. I don't think so, anyway. Yeah, we looked at them. You can toggle the private actions can be toggled like in town at any point. You don't have to walk out of town to turn them to get into PA mode. It's just a toggle. Also, yeah, more of these unique spots they added, which gives you a little lore and gives you XP. Both of us leveled up because of it. Some more is on this other stuff. again, I think, like, Star Ocean 2, this game must have been really good to get this, like, big of a treatment, you know? This had to be a really special game for them to go this far with it. Like, this is pretty crazy. How long is this game? What's the how long to beat on it? $40 hours. Well, PSP version was 31 hours. PS1 version's 39 hours, but PSP is 31 hours. Interesting. Anywhere between 40 to 100. I can see that. 30, 40 in main story. Yeah, to go this in depth with it, it's pretty crazy. Second floor. Just checking. So where's the prince's room? We gotta go to the prince's room. I guess it's still over here. Yeah, here's the two ladies. So plot beats are pretty identical. Wow, this is the prince's room? Princess. Yeah, if you play the original, it's gonna be worth re-exploring everywhere, because layouts are rearranged, and loot is not the same at all. Most of the stuff that you get is, but where they are is different. Where they are is pretty different. There's new treasure chests, there's removed treasure chests all over. Welsh is in this version. Was that the character added in the PSP version? I was wondering about that, because I didn't know offhand. So if they've, yeah, so PSP content's here, that's great.
王様、ありがとうございました。
気をつけてな。
I love a good remaster and remake that just make my life easier in the long run.
王様、お目にかかれて光栄です。
おお、レナか。久しぶりではないか。
王様もご健康そうで何より。
まあ、堅苦しい挨拶はね。
はい、実は私たちはソーサリーグローブについて。
なんと。
はい。
そうか。
Gotta go through all of these.
異常な地震、火山。
ソーサリーグローブのせい。
Crafting and optional stuff takes a long time. I am curious if that's been cut down at all. Oh good, automatically takes them off.
L 王国では人間が魔物たちと交戦中ということだが、その規模や。
L 王国に渡る船は出ていないんですか？
ないことはないが制限されておる。
Oh shit, there she is.
それに戦時下では混乱した情報が
Was she visible in the original? I just played PS1 and PSP today, but was she visible
ソー
here?
サリーグローブについては我々もよくはわからない。いや、
調査隊を送ったんじゃ
Yep,
ないんで
okay,
すか？
so I totally missed that.
そうだ。要するに我々が手を尽くしてもソーサリーグローブに関
そうだったんですか。
だから我々は
街に冒険者が目立つのはそのためか。
しかしレナ、ソーサリーグローブの調査は危険だぞ。できることならばやめた方がいいと思うが。
いいえ、大丈夫です。
What I like about the text boxes and how they are here is, you know, characters will have multiple boxes worth of lines, and if they're still the one speaking, you can go through the rest of their text boxes without it skipping forward through the dialogue. It will let them keep reading it because it's all that same line. You're just going through the boxes of it on your own. I don't know how to explain it, but just the fact that, you know, if you're reading faster than you're hearing, and just being able to... There are less interruptions when you're reading it, and the dialogue doesn't break up as much. I also like that when I press A, it also doesn't immediately stop the dialogue. Just a small, like, quality of life thing, I guess. But I wish more games did that.
エル王国に行くのならば、クリクから出ている臨時便に乗りたい。
王様。僕は全然
気にすることないわよ。
New text boxes are harder for me to read. I could also see that there's a really delicate balance in arranging them like that. Because I try to get away with doing the same kind of thing in my thumbnails. But you have to consider how small thumbnails are. That ground is so detailed. I wish I started the Switch version so that I could compare this. This is something special, man. What a good idea this was. I wish they did it with the first game, but again, this game probably is deserving of this much effort. It's way faster.
相手を選ぶことですわ。もっとも身に覚えのない喧嘩は迷惑ですけど。
覚えてやがれ! This is in Unity, right? Live Alive and everything else they've been doing in HD 2D is unreal.
これで懲りたかしら。
Let me look at the files. It takes like 2 seconds to... Oh no, it's Unity. This is Unity. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Play before it's discontinued.
坊や。
あなたの勇気には私ちょっと感動しま。
いや。
鼻の下伸びてる。そういえばあなたたちさっき王様に
どうしてそれを？
私。お城を見学していたんですけれど、
Yeah,
順番を早めてもらっている特例の2人がいると兵士たちが話していたので。
I really can't see those Unity plans going into effect.
僕たちのことだってすぐ分かったんですか？
It would be
ちょっと気になったので、
just really destructive if it did.
いい趣味ですね。
They're slowly backpedaling, right? They're slowly backpedaling since the announcement. But there's a lot of variables in play and a lot of situations and way too many CEO and way too many suits involved in the situation. Which makes it so much more shitty.
これはとある洞窟に隠す。よかったら一緒に。私たちはあら、あなたたちの私と一緒に行きません？
古代の宝か。何かの手がかりがあるかもしれないな。
That CEO is a fucking idiot.
そうですね。ぜひご一緒させてください。
They're really like dumb. I don't know what else to say.
私はセリーヌ・ジュレス。趣味はトレ。それじゃあ 改めて
And it sucks because they're destructively stupid.
よろしくて。まず私たちはクロスの東にあるクロス洞穴？それってあの有名な天然？ええ。とっくに調べ尽くされていると思う。最近になって
ひとまず装備などを整えてから
そうですわね。なんか怪しい気がする。え？何か言いまして？
I'm still like, after this point, I am still really surprised that there is no redone English voices. That they just kept the PSP voices. Create items so they can come in handy. Yep. Increasing skill level allows new item creation. Yep. Spend SP to learn and improve item creation or specialty skills. The effects can include stat boost and reduction in SP. Use the sort function to improve individual skills. Yep. Guild missions help teach you benefits of item creation and specialties, as well as improve useful rewards. They are efficient way to earn SP and BP. Were guild missions in the original? Mission flow. Except from the guild master, obtain the objective, report back, collect reward. We plan to at least base it on sales from the stores. Yeah, with Unreal 4, and especially after Fortnite, I think it was after Fortnite's success first, was they stopped charging for Unreal, and it became, you don't have to pay them until you reach a certain number of sold copies. Yep, leave that save there. Oh wait, we need to go get armor. I forgot to do my shopping. You can fish where there is water by pressing A. At times, items or enemies may be caught instead. The higher the skill level, the greater the number of fish that can be caught in a single try. Press A immediately when the exclamation points appear above the character's head. Bring it in too fast or slow will result in failure. Use the fish you've caught to bait or even larger targets. There's small, medium, and large or giant fish. If you catch a fish larger than the previous one, the record will update. Could you fish this early in the original? Cool. The memos and Unity developers stating that the company has a Unity license and makes $1 million a year, that they forced to upgrade their license. That's 5G per license. The original didn't have fishing. Interesting. What was I looking for? Item shop. We need to get equipment. Yeah, over here. I wasn't sure if, oh, we have way more money than we did in the original. Ah, it's not a exchange thing. Or it's not a pick what you want all at once. Oh, there's a buy all option, though. Ah, here we go. Yep, it's optional. It's, you can buy like in the original or just go one at a time. How do I confirm? Start button. But it didn't ask to equip. Oh yeah, there it goes. Perfect. Very cool. They really like, yeah, no, this is something special. Pub. So I'm going to pull up the walkthrough I read before on private actions, because I didn't do any of the private actions once we got Celine. But you do, at this point in the game, you get a few more private actions available. Damn, I've been busy today. Okay. Arliss. Head on back to Arliss. That's the one we'll do, is the one in Arliss. Oh, but I'm just pulling chat back up. We can fast travel back there. Sorry, Arlia. Question is, where is she? I didn't read that far. I wonder how that loading is on Switch. Characters that temporarily join during the course of the story, their equipment, I guess, cannot be changed. IC specialty, here it is. Talents increase with the success rate of IC and specialties. IC and specialties have recommended talents, and each character acquires different talents. Acquired talents can be viewed on the status screen. Okay, so this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. Equipment obtained from IC and treasure chests are occasionally have factors, added effects. Factor types are stat boost, support effects, special effects. This is what I was talking about. Can we see it from status? Originality, composition, design sense, rhythm sense. Oh yeah, it's gonna save a lot of time on, it's such a, yeah. They reveal the friendship level. Yeah, you couldn't see that before? Yep. Oh, the old portraits. Yeah, no, these are the ones I was talking about. Oh, I love that. Yeah, so these are the ones from PSP. Wow. I love that. Do they stay though? Because I want to keep them as that. Oh, you can change the names anytime. Yeah, I want to keep the PS1 portraits. Challenge missions. These read like they're new. The way this is organized. PSP ones are terrible. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the PSP ones. Oh, you gotta manually turn them in. The challenges, you gotta turn them in to get the rewards. What the hell was I looking for? Talents. And yeah, you can see the friendship levels. In the original game, when you start a new game, you get to, I believe it's the talents. You get 2 talents at random, if I'm correct. Because the guide I was reading on GameFAQs suggestion was restart the game until you got the desired talents that would benefit you. There's more than 2 here, so I don't know if they're random. They might be set now, but I don't know. Yeah, the idle animations. I don't know if the idle animations are new. Anyway, does anyone know where Celine went? I'm gonna pull it up, but... Yeah, if you want to start now, this is a public demo. This is an open demo. First, it's up to the cross cave. It's up to the next dungeon after where we're at. Oh, it's on the map. I don't have to read a guide for shit. It's already on the map. Literally right there on the mini map. Again, these are voiced, so this is voiced even if you're in English.
以前に来たこともありましたし。
小さくてのどかな村ですわね。人混みをは。そうですね。そうですわ。
I guess you would look up a guide for the correct options, but they're pretty self-explanatory, I think.
これは？
ちょっとした。
Still get the log. You can still pull the log up even if it doesn't, well, that's because if I do that. Yeah, you can pull the log up whenever.
はあ。でもいいんですか？こんな高価そうなもの。
構いませんわ。
I wish every remake and remaster could get this much love.
何らかの紋章力が感じられますし、剣士風の人が身につけていましたから、私よりもあなたが身につけていた方がよろしいですわ。
There's certain talents which are really beneficial to certain characters. Yep, you can unlock them with Cloudhead to have originality so he can create his ultimate weapon.
それはわかりませんわ。その方はすでに骨になっておりましたし。
So I can just pull this up and double check what the hell we're talking about. I need to rewind more.
It's そんな風に改まって言われるとなんだか照れますわ。
そうですか？
弟を持つってこういう感じなのかしら。
弟
You know what's crazy? Yeah, it doesn't use, well, you know why it doesn't use the PS1 portraits is because these new portraits are animated. And also there's different poses. So that's why it's not like that. That's why it doesn't let you swap to them. It's cool that they're here though. I don't know, man. I miss that aesthetic. Yeah, it's like 2 frames of the mouth moving. But yeah, but it's also the fact that there's different poses. I think the poses is more about what it's about. Because if you go and mod that in, you're going to be replacing all the poses and mouth animations too. What was I going to double check? So yeah, and nimble fingers. Yeah, it was these talents. You got 2 originally, so now you get 4. So for the sprite-based characters that blend in better to the world. Yeah, I've seen that mentioned, yeah. Oh, right, we don't have to walk. Oh, and I could just see. We might as well do this. It's so easy to find. I don't have to go looking around. I could just switch. And right in here. That's so nice.
どうかしたんですか？
ジャムを買いに来たんですの。でも困ってしまいましたわ。お店の人が留守のようですの。
Yeah, let's go look.
僕が探してきますよ。
そう？
すぐに行ってきます。
Oh, you actually want me to?
助かるわ。
Huh. Am I gonna have to manually find her? I remember what the sprite of the NPC looked like. I wonder if I'm oh, it's a treasure chest over here. The portrait? Is that the portrait? Why was that here? It's supposed to be in Alan's house. Oh, I don't think there was another one over here. That the PA icon might be telling me right where they are. Oh, it's right over there. That's fine. Yep. How nice, man. Portraits are used to friendship level? Probably get another look. Xenogears should get this treatment. But I don't know, because who's gonna do it?
私、小さな頃から歌手になるのが夢だったんです。だからバスルームで歌ったり、散歩の途中にここに来て練習したりしていたんです。
I've heard that before. Disc 1's the best CD I've ever played on the PS1.
ほら、ここって洞窟の中だから。そうだったんです。でも、私、もう諦めようかしら。簡単に夢を持って生きていれば。そうね。私が弱気になったら夢は叶わないもの。たくさん練習してきっと夢を叶えてみせる。いけない。お店のことをすっかり忘れていたわ。誰かお客さんが待って。
Reading if I missed anything from chat. Any questions or anything?
もう少ししたらエクスペルで一番の歌手になっているかも。
And I was gonna, since I mentioned the guide, friendship levels have changed. That's just the sprites. The other thing I read in the game facts guide about the game was when you first get Celine, you should bench her because it's more beneficial to not share XP with her. I don't know if that's a common thing that people do. I don't know if that's a common tech, right? But I thought it was interesting. And I definitely want to see if anyone else has heard about doing that. Ah, that's the end of it. That's why it gave me the boost, is because it's done. Do I even have to leave it, like, at that point? Because you can fast travel from in town. You don't have to leave town to do it either. And you can also fast travel to the dungeons. Never mind. Why not? Oh. Yeah, yep, you can just go back whenever. And of course, if you're on PS5 or PC, that's instant loading between them. But it's probably got to be pretty fast on Switch, too. It's to stay the phase gun with Claude in solo level. Oh, right, before it's taken away. Yeah. They mentioned it was also because Celine's starting spells are weaker. So the DPS you're missing out on isn't really substantial. Especially at that point in the game where you're killing most enemies with two hits anyway. Oh, what the hell? We got like 30 minutes, so we'll do this one. I honestly don't know. Just be honest.
いいかい？初めから勇者と呼ばれるような人な。
じゃあ、お兄ちゃんは勇者様になれないの？
さあ、それはわからないな。
I hope it sells well. I hope that this art style is interesting enough to catch the eye of people that haven't played it. Because that's really the big thing about this drastic art style change, is how appealing this looks to people that haven't played it before. You know, this drastically markets the game more towards people who have not played it, so I hope in doing that it sells better. I said I wouldn't do it, and here I am.
クロード、ちょっとね。
何かいいものでも。
うん。ほら、あのエメラルドのペンダントなんて素敵だと思わない？
Damn, just buy it straight up? I don't know. Is that too pushy? Is that like hugging Yukari? Yeah, whatever.
それじゃあ、プレゼントしてあげるよ。
Oh, we ask first, okay.
すいません。これを。
No, we don't.
はい、毎度。
We ask and then we buy it anyway.
クロード。
せっかくだからね。
いやだ、私、
きっと似合うよ。
Well, I'm glad he remembered that.
うん、そうだけど。
当然だろ。
ありがとう。
Nice. I was gonna say, I don't think there's anything worth picking up here anyway.
出発しよ
う。Were the load times in Azure really atrocious? Were they drastically longer than PS4? I can't remember either. I don't think so. If I didn't point it out, then they weren't.
そうだな。
Played Azure, pretty good load times, felt fine. Yeah, I usually... not unless it's like situations like, we have to leave this way. Where it's like like a Tales of Symphonia is a good example, where it's on par with like, loading on older hardware. Because some of those PS1 games, took ages to load. Like the PS1 Final Fantasy, the 2D ones, in like Anthology and Chronicles. Things like that. This is a drastically different looking where we're going right now. Let's stop and fish. How much time do I have left? We got 35 minutes. Time to fish. Fuck. The controller vibrates. It wasn't all of them between Anthology and Chronicles. Not all of them had actually terrible load times. That's another thing, like in the Final Fantasy video that I'm gonna do to correct. Oh, there's treasure out here. Final Fantasy IV on PS1 has very, like, noticeable... on PS3, if you put the PS1 disc into a PS3, very noticeable, visual bugs. That and frankly, like, I can't believe I forgot to mention. Again, we roll left. This is... Oh, those enemies are coming together. Chain battles. Okay, we got a bunch of tutorials right now. Issue orders with X to tell the entire party which enemy to target. Tactics set the battle menu, precedence. Flee or focus, yeah. Enemy link. An enemy link occurs when multiple enemy symbols are connected in a straight line. Because there's no random encounters, it's these blobs in the overworld. Alright, it results in consecutive battle. You can have up to 5 consecutive battles. The more consecutive battles, the greater the bonus of full and XP. And that's the counter mechanic they added. You wait for the enemy to flash red. Oh, you gotta be close enough too. Damn it. That's something to keep in mind if you're getting hit from both sides like that. Yeah, and all it's given me is the dodge. Fuck. I have to manually attack afterwards too. It's all in the dodge. Feel good about the remake so far. Oh yeah, this has been really impressive. I feel like this is something special. Me at all. 16 didn't get with me at all. It had some very cool moments, but super duper hyped for Rebirth. Yeah, I could talk a lot about 16 or 7 Rebirth. But 16, right? It's that CPU 3 patent pacing, and it's to a fault because it has some really high highs. Right, but they're between long sequences, and I understand that's probably not everyone's cup of tea, and I think that's what got it in people's reviews. Oh, that works. I did love 16 though. I really love. I have in the middle of a New Game Plus playthrough over on Go to Bedcast, and I 100%ed it on first playthrough. Thoroughly enjoying it. Looking forward to DLC as well. What in tarnation is a? Oh. That's where the flowers are. This is pretty... I think this map is pretty different, right? This is not identical. The dungeon layout I don't think is identical at all. Because this is... They're blocking where the those flower patterns are. Oh, I keep forgetting about my abilities. Nice. Damn it. So the thing is with the counter is you can't animation cancel your attacks, at least not instantly. There's no instant animation cancel, so you can't keep up your string. And also, when you attack, you sometimes stun them. And if you put them in hit stun, it's gonna cancel their attack even if they're doing the red one. So it's essentially it's discouraging mashing. She did not need to be rezzed after the fight, but I don't know if it was like that before. Because in what I tried, I didn't have anybody die. Create accessories for more. Boost character stats and that. Just clearing these out of the menu so it stops telling me I have new stuff to look at. There we go. Spells can combo in each other if they're cast at the same time like in the PS1. Or back-to-back like PSP. I was saying before, there is a article on RPG site where they played a demo of the game at PAX, and that demo from PAX was much further into the game with a party of 4. And they explain in good details a few things and mechanics that we're not seeing because we're too early in the game. So I don't know offhand. The answer you're looking for might be in that article. If you search Star Ocean RPG site, Star Ocean second story. Yeah, we can just jump down here. That's pretty cool. Jump down here. How do we get back up? Not important. Actually, I'm gonna fight him before I get thrown into a Link fight. The damage numbers are actually pretty close to the original. Okay, there is also a Kingdom Hearts / Final Fantasy 16 parry. I don't know if the original had that, because enemies weren't attacking often at this point to see. But I'm attacking an enemy during its attack animation, and it's causing a deflect, a parry, like a Kingdom Hearts parry. Oh, the carrots. Oh, that was them breaking. I can't tell that there's so many visual effects when it happens. I'm struggling to tell if I am breaking or they're breaking. Oh, that felt sick. That felt good. I have to know who was like combat director in this version. Who had these really good ideas? Oh, this is just the beginning of the dungeon. Yeah, this is laid out pretty differently from the original. The original would also use like green to emanate from areas you could go to, and that's not really here. Oh, the enemies have line of sight too, I think. When we go up to another one, we'll see. I wasn't thinking of that, but they have line of sight.
Yes.
Look at them so they don't get the back attack on you, which is how that works, presumably. Okay, so you can, I mean, I was mashing it there, but you can essentially, you'll do the dodge as soon as you're able to, and in that situation, it was timed well. The original had an auto parry function that you could spend points to improve. Oh, that could be tied to it, yeah. Okay, auto heal uses magic first, it looks like. Which we won't use yet, but damn it, I was hoping to not be seen. Yeah, in the original, like all the paths in this dungeon looked like this hallway. Kind of similar to that color palette, and that is not the case anymore. Oh, I probably have my second ability. I should start using that. Oh, can you mash the dodge? No, don't mash the dodge. Oh, that's why I'm taking such huge damage. Yeah. Man, that's so interesting. It's raising the skill floor and adding a whole new like curveball to the difficulty curve. Okay, so we gotta go down, so we'll just go this way. Rats. Oh, that's it's just dead. If you get broken, you're done. I don't think I had to swap to them to use it, but I think they give you a way more the resurrection items. So with the increased difficulty, I think they give you more resurrection items. I got you, girl. I'm on it, I'm on it. Oof. Damn, that's so punishing. That's insanely punishing. That's crazy. Oh, now she has laser beams. Got some BP to spend, and I can spend it on everyone, right? So. Oh, first, air slash, yeah, meteor palm. And upgrade them as well. Man. Anything for, there's plenty of spellcasting stuff. Do stays time. Sidestep, I'm gonna put that on Claude. Fuck it, yeah. Oh, that costs a lot. Fair. If casting at the same time an enemy spell would go off first, there's a chance your spell will interrupt theirs. Let's get level 1 of that. And I'll probably do the same thing with, yeah, do that, and yeah, do the same thing. Option to change the OST, yep. Original OST is available. This is also, there's new voice acting, and then there's also, for Japanese. Japanese has 2 sets of voice acting, for the original and for PSP. And you can do it per character if you want. Yeah, and like I was saying, with the, cannot quick heal. Oh, because you're out of MP. It's like the soundtrack versions of the original. Like, soundtrack versions, not game rips. It's not rips from, original hardware. It's the published soundtrack versions of them. I'm pretty sure, because those PS1 songs sound very good. Oh man, that's pain. Yeah, and dead in 2 hits, yeah. This is a really punishing game now. Or at least it starts punishing. I'm broken, I'm dead. I got very lucky. What a punishing game. Damn. There are difficulty options too. And I'm on the middle one. Maybe that's what it is, right? There's Earth, Galaxy, and Universe difficulty options. Also, skip spell cutscenes is also an option. That's new. Yes, there's autosave. There's autosave, and when you die in battle, you restart that battle. It'll throw you out to the, oh, fuck off. It'll throw you out to this menu. It'll throw you out to the main menu so you can change equipment and use items and stuff before going back into the battle. All right, let's do it. All right, that's not bad. That magic is very good at breaking their armor. That's a huge buff in itself. That enemy evasion shit is really coming in handy. I think that was a good skill to upgrade. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, that sucks that they were getting hit so much, but... I just wonder how much time I have left. But, we're almost there. There is no, boss. Here, let's see what happens. Yeah, we got the back attack. Yep. They have line of sights, and that's how you determine, when to get back attacks or not. Very nice. Yeah, whoever was combat director on this version, they brought a lot of good ideas. Nice. Is it guaranteed? I don't think it's guaranteed, but we're glad we got it there. Leveled up quick. Issue I had. Oh, there might be something stacking how quickly they're getting XP. The only issue with the mages in the original is that my spell would get cast with their spell, which would combine the spell back at me in field clearing game overs. If that's what it could happen in the original, they probably kept it to what it's like in PSP. Behavior to each person? Yep. I'll leave them where they are, but I just hate that they're getting targeted. No enmity system, so just kind of go live with it. Okay, that's okay, I see. Use aggressive formation and rush. Is formation what I was hitting with Dex? Oh. Oh, and these bonuses. Interesting. Those bonuses are so good, though. I don't want to change that now. Yeah, let's keep going this way. Do that since we'll get the, yep, get the back attack. I think that has a little more range than before. Yeah, I would. It is to a point where I'd say you couldn't reliably use a guide written for the original. I don't like the look of that chest. Okay, never mind. I like it. It spawned 3 enemies, and they saw me. Oh, that spawned 3 more enemies. Oh boy. 5 chain battles. Right, because that's the limit, is 5. Okay. Please keep moving forward. I am just inches away. That feels so good. You're right, yeah, they removed all the screen transitions from within things. I should probably say the rest of my MP. Let Rana handle it. Should have read that earlier. I have to imagine we might. 10 minutes left in the demo version. All right, let's book it. We're almost there anyway. Oh, hold on. We got to collect our missions. So we got silver ring plus silver pendant plus 2,100 money and BP from those challenges. So yeah, it is harder, but they're giving you a lot more to work with. Increase of 10, 5% with each successive battle. Interesting. Defense plus 30? And he can't wear it. Oh yeah, I bought it for her. Is it really getting a physical release in the States? That cast time reduction was worth it. That's pretty damn fast. That's really surprising to me that this is getting a physical release. And you don't have to import it like a bunch of other games recently.
行き止まりが場所が違う。
本当だ。
But good.
変な岩がある
They
だけ
should.
ね。
Everything that's not should get a physical release state side. I'm
おか
happy
し
about
いで
that.
すわね。
もしかして。
そんなはずは。
Melee attack with Rena to save MP on heals. Right, and another mechanic they introduced, they were telling us about, is when you do that dodge, it restores MP. It restores that HP and MP.
はい。レナさんって回復の呪文が使っ。さあ、私もよくわからないんです。
So yeah, there's a lot more engaging. They put in a lot of engaging mechanics into the combat of this version.
そうなんだ。
Made the enemies tougher, gave you a lot more tools to work with, both in combat and stat-wise and everything.
他の道を探してみます？
Maybe with Unity we'll go back to physical
ちょっと
releases.
僕にもここに
本当です。
Sorry, we have 10 minutes. I gotta go through this.
とりあえず。
Less than 10 minutes. I don't even know how far. 3 hours is really strict. I don't know why there's a time limit like that. That's just kind of silly to me.
やりました。行ってみます。
How close are we? We have 6 minutes to do this
やり
fight.
ましたわね。
This optional fight. I mean, you don't have to do the fight unless they change that. They changed it. Well, no, they didn't change it, but they put the fake treasure chest right up front.
なんとかなるかな。流星賞。
God damn it. Well, this fight went a lot better than I thought it would. No, fuck, stop doing that. What's wrong with you?
80点ってとこだな。
Yeah, I haven't played Star Ocean until like recently though, like for the videos on this channel. So, the most recent one and first departure. 5 minutes. Yeah, I know. I'm going. I think we're done though, because that should be the only fight here. Euliden Chronicles. It looks pretty damn cool. I don't know if I'll play it. It did fool me at first. Like I thought I was looking at something remastered, right? So, you know, mission accomplished in that sense for what they're going for. When's it coming out?
見つけましたわね。
これです。
I wonder if this will automatically kick us out of the dungeon.
これ古文書だよね。
ダメですわ。
Or if it'll make us backtrack through it.
全く読めない。
あるいは
そうです。
April next year. Okay. That's a pretty open window for now. What? Summon characters not in the battle party to aid in combat. That is new. Summon during attacks to increase combo length or heal when in a tight spot. So if you play Mortal Kombat 1, the MP of characters summoned in actions, assault actions will not decrease. The assault gauge fills over time. When full, press the D-pad to summon. Defeating enemies or triggering battle skills will cause the assault gauge to fill faster. The fill level the gauge carries over between battles. Assault formation can be reached from tactics in the camp menu. There are also jewels that enable heroes from past entries in Star Ocean series to be placed in the assault formation. When I first read about that, I was reading about it as it is a something that your party members that aren't in the party, like if I bench Celine right now, she would be doing that. Okay, so she's down on the D-pad. Let me see about that. Oh, it can't kick her out anyway. Okay, so that's probably nothing to worry about then. Wow, I want to get into a fight so we can show that off before I'm fucking kicked out of the demo. If it kicks us out, I will just load my save. Because the save was before the fight, so we can bring her. Oh, we could have brought her into the fight. I feel like it despawned all the enemies. Will it let me finish this fight? Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, she's on a cooldown time. They don't start full. Damn, you'd have to be in a long fight for that to get there. One minute left. Well, yeah, really sick mechanic anyway. Yeah, again, whoever was combat director here did a really fantastic job of just thinking of elements to incorporate. And yeah, crazy fan service. Yeah, I was thinking how that worked was with party members not in the party, like if they're benched. Oh, yes, that is how it works, because it lets you go right to the assault menu from here. And also, that cooldown time on her, transferred. I want to show that off. Also, instant loading, very nice. So we got an anti-aliasing device. Yes, please. Do that because it gives XP. It might even level us up. Yep. There we go. Okay, let's do that fight again. Even if it takes a little bit. Also, cutscenes like that are perfectly skippable too. Oh boy, I just can't let him. I can't wait for it. Hang in there, girl. Not very good at evading, are you? Whoops. Well. My bad. That's pretty cool. There, you're gonna get combo vids with this. There's gonna be combo videos worth showing off. That's pretty cool. Alright, well. I guess last thing then is the Switch version. So, let me prep that real quick. Music the same. Yeah, there's a orchestrated option and a original soundtrack option. Let's go back here. Actually, it doesn't matter where we... Wait. No, to answer my question, no, there is no backtracking. Because we can fast travel out. So I can go right from here to the forest. Is there an English dub? Yes, there was an English dub from the... It's from the PSP version. In Japanese, they redubbed it. And then you get the option of the PSP version or not. Or the new voice acting, but that's for Japanese. Yes, there is an English dub. All right, so let me set up the Switch version, then we'll do a quick little before and after. Or I could just, actually, I could just start showing it off here. Let me go here. Yep, there's a PS1 version, there's a PSP version, and then there's this version. So let me turn that down so I can just keep the game up. And load there. And then fast travel out, up on the D-pad. The game completes as you run back to the entrance. I might do, well, I mean, I'm gonna end up coming back to it, but that is what we're, oh, sorry, yeah, you're right. I should do that because there is more dialogue. So let me put this back up. Damn it. And since we were asking, hold on, let me, I skipped that equipment, didn't I? Yes, I did. Set it back to the English dub. R means remake? I presume so.
Bingo. Here it is.
It is a remake. Oh shit, I didn't set auto dialogue.
This is it?
Luigi.
What is that thing?
Oh man, this input delay.
Some kind of ancient text. Not that I can read it or anything, though.
How sad. This is beyond my deciphering ability. I guess we have no choice but to take this back to my home and consult with the Elder.
Well, that or find a linguist. Otherwise, we've hit a dead end.
Very true.
we will get the rest of these and then not open the gargoyle one. Completely optional fight. What if I... Nope. At this point, they actually do make you walk all the way out. So, yeah, we have to fucking book it.
Be careful.
You ready for this?
Who?
It's over. Already? Very nice.
Oh, didn't even get the link on him. Yeah. Oh, that was close. How's the demo been? Pretty impressive. Highly recommend. This remake so far is really impressive.
You two have been a lot of help to me, so let me thank you both.
Like I was saying, I wish other remakes and remasters got this much
you don't have to.
love and attention put into them.
Our little expedition didn't turn up anything on the sorcery globe, though.
This is new. So it was the sorcery globe that you two have been fussing about.
That's right. And that's why we wanted to travel to the El Kingdom. Say, would you like to join us, Celine?
Claude?
Well, I just thought that your symbology could be a real asset to us on the trail.
I could certainly give it some thought.
Really?
Certainly. As in whether or not the pretty lady over there is okay with it, of course.
Feels more appropriate with a Switch controller where A and B are already swapped.
Oh, I'm sure Reyna wouldn't have any problem. We'd be happy to have you along. Right, Reyna?
Yeah.
I have done the original games up to this same part, but I also did some preliminary research as I usually do. To me, it's there's a whole slew of new mechanics involved in combat now, that really add a lot of depth to what you can do. 3 hours have passed. This is the end of the demo. It's everything new they've done with the combat. It's a lot more engaging. Everything else, like there's quality of life changes on every front, right? But the combat changes, what they've added to combat. Oh shit, I just saved over that. Not that it matters, but. Tactic formation changes of the gauge system. So yeah, a lot of interesting changes to combat with a lot more modern game design sensibilities added to it. It's additionally based on playtime. It goes up to, it literally ends right where we were. That's at the second dungeon. The demo lets you do 2 dungeons, and then at that when you exit that one, that's where it ends. But there's also a 3-hour limit, which I think is a really tight, unnecessary limit. Yeah, head to Hurley or other cities? No. But no, yeah, the improvements to combat are pretty big. I also like how the environments look, but we're gonna see how the Switch version holds up. Now I will do that. It's out in November. Yeah, it's out in November, and the demo is available now. And the demo save also transfers to the final game. This time limit, though, is pretty unnecessary, though, but... yeah, it is there. I might, like... if you want to explore every nook and cranny, it might be better to just hold off. Just because of that time limit. That time limit is so unnecessary. Okay. Where's my cursor? Found it. Okay. And the Switch version. I'm gonna look over here for this quick. Because we'll be able to fast travel in like a minute. But yeah, this is the Switch version. I should have let that one play out a little bit. Oh, we didn't see that little loading screen guy. We didn't see it because it was loading too fast on PC.
Something like that, yeah.
It's one of those things to prevent people from grinding to 255 in the starter
Where
area.
are you from?
Well, they've already done that. Level 12 is the level cap, and doing battles, when your character hits level 12, there's no more rewards.
From Earth?
Yeah, on Switch it's 30.
Earth? Where?
I figure she wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Well,
A faraway place? I have never even been off this continent.
I suppose.
I also got
It
a
must have been
light
quite
reflector
a long and difficult journey.
covering up half my monitor, or half my TV. Yeah, fast travel loading times. Because, you know, I think it's safe to assume
Mr.
on
Kenny.
PS4, PS5, it's a lot faster. It's probably closer to what's on PC.
Is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Of course it is. Besides...
No, please, don't worry about it.
You don't have to be so
You know what I can do? I could just move this over. Yeah, there we go. Restricted to demo is all the dungeons at the story. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th town are restricted in the demo, as is all dungeons except the story needed to finish this. Yep. Can we fish now? No, not till it's introduced. She won't let us go back right now, right? No, we don't even have fast travel. Oh shit, we don't have fast travel unlocked. All right, we'll make this quick because I want to, you know, fuck off for the night.
Here we are. Welcome.
I haven't breathed air this clean in a long time.
What do you...
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think so.
I'm just letting it play out so we can see the environment a little more. So you can get an idea of the contrast between what we were looking at.
Sure.
Okay, but now I'm gonna skip them.
I'll be right back.
We tend to poorly optimize. Oh yeah, while I was playing, completely 60 the entire time. No dips.
What?
PC version seems perfectly fine. No pulling out Special K, you know. We're good right out of the get-go. No special K, no resized bar. No waiting on NVIDIA drivers. That's noticeable load times in and out of areas. That's not terrible. If this was the version you were playing, you probably wouldn't notice. Hey, ship. Like, it's one of those cases where if you're only playing this version, you're probably not going to notice that what these load times are like. I'm curious about the speedrun of this game because of how more involved the combat is, and also all this cutscene skipping. See this at a RPG limit break. Oh, you know what? I should, does that text go away? No. This will be good for, comparing the versions. Oh, but my first save, because I don't think you can go back to these, right? Unique spots. No, you can't go back to them. That would have been really easy for comparison. In the actual video, I might use like these shots. A very good still focus, something like that. Notice is they didn't put Alan in the forest before you go to the second town. I didn't notice that in the original. Huh. Oh yeah, we're just waiting. I don't think you have to wait anymore. I think you
hello,
just, they want you to go to the door, or they want you to go to the steps and then go to the door. This is a lot more intuitive. Yeah, why no Star Ocean 2 remaster when they did the first one? Yep. I still can't fast travel. I can probably go back. Oh, we'll probably get it as soon as I walk out here. That's a great loading screen icon. If you have to look at something, if you have to have loading screens. No, we're still walking. All right, I will walk back. Yeah, this is I'm very like into what they've been doing since not looking at the Switch version. With some frame rates. I think the frame rate's fine. It's not dropping. Okay, here's what I wanted to compare. Since we can't fast travel, I will have to walk out here. Same spots. So when there's music, that's the Switch version. This is PC. Switch. PC. Oh yeah. That's about what I expected. Yeah, it's not just resolution. There's one? Okay, there was one Firefly. Oh no, that's Switch that has them. No, they're there. They're there. They just go in and out. Yeah, they just go in and out. Yeah, the texture on the left. Well, here's something else, because I don't know the resolution. We're gonna take the resolution on PC, keep it at 1080p, but we're gonna turn off the anti-aliasing. I want to know if the Switch version is 1080p with no anti-aliasing or not. That grass is blurrier, right? Res is lower. Yeah, because it's got it's a little bit blurrier. It would be easier to see in town. Here, well, while we have it here, again, last thing we do, because I want to have my night. I don't have the numbers off the top of my head as to what's even. Hold on. 5 by 2 and 60. Yeah, I know, Rita. Hold on. Close enough. That one made it look worse. We should do this. Oh, I can't see the exact numbers. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, I don't know the exact numbers. That's closer. Left is Switch, obviously. Here, I'll move. We're not in the same position anyway. My controls are reversed. Switch is on my right hand. I wanted to just go into a house. That's not nearly as noticeable. Not load time wise, but texture wise. It's different, but it's not as noticeable. The shadows are, though. Alright, we'll call it there, though. Thanks everyone for tuning in for the Star Ocean demo. I think we got a good look at it. We provided updates on the channel and everything. Yeah, good stream. Again, videos will be on the way. But I gotta get going for the night, so thanks for tuning in. Again, by all means, give the demo a try. See how you like it. If anything, because of the time limit, I would still just go at your own pace in the demo, and wherever it stops, because it's really not that far, so just enjoy it. But yeah, if you want to gauge it for yourself, the demo's on PC, Switch, and PS4, PS5, so yeah. Alright, well, you'll see me back with more info on Final Fantasy corrections, Bites and Kaitos, this, Super Mario RPG, Front Mission 2, still gonna try to get all those done this year, so a lot to look forward to. But yeah, alright, till next time, thanks for watching everybody, appreciate it, bye-bye.